everybody. Welcome to a belated episode of Ced Does Stuff. And this is your host, Ced. I'm going to turn the music down. It's just a tad loud. That's good. So, I've been dying to play Banished for a very long time. And I promised Serious Creeper that the very first time I load it up, I'll record it. As he can see, and I'm sure he will see, that's not true. I couldn't resist immediately loading it up and then putting together a tiny little village, but I deleted it. I just wanted to get into it. But I decided to record tonight. I spent all day at work. This is late at night now. I'm ready to go to bed, but I wanted to get this started. So, let's make a new world. My town name, I'm not gonna live in the town of Weddy. Sorry. Just not gonna do that. Alright, so, what do we name our town? Let's think of something like... how about Irondale? This is the Iron Age. Let's make it a big area. Leave everything else the same. We'll leave that. Let's go. Let's see what we get. I am gonna have to kind of play the time by ear or by sight, because obviously I can't see my clock, so I'm going to try to keep these to around a half hour or so if I can, because otherwise this will get a little bit lengthy. Here we are. There's our villagers. So, what are we going to do? First things first, I still do not know these controls all that well. I do have a tiny dog sleeping in front of my monitor like usual, so with his tiny butt in the way I can't really see. What do we got around here? Okay, we've got a big lake and what looks like the main river. So we're not in a bad spot. Let's fix that sound. That sound is very loud. Effect volume and ambient. We'll take that down just a peg or two. Hopefully there. Let's see how this is. It's a little better. Still a little loud, but it's okay. Alright, so let's get to clearing. Come on. I said let's... oh wait, yeah, let me pick something first, that would be great. Yay! I'm doing things. Doing things feels good. Alright, so I've told these folks to start clearing that area around the barn. Let me look over. Okay, let's speed them up just a little bit. And I want to get some food going right away. So, first things first. Let's hook up a gatherer. Oh, I'm still a little squirrely with these controls, sorry. You know what? Let's just put the gatherer out here. And the hunter, we can go here, and let's oops, wrong button. Put a house there. You'll probably notice that I'm going to be playing a little bit different than other people do. You'll notice straight off that I'm not placing houses as people normally would. I have chosen to try a slightly different tack when it comes to that. Let's see. What else do we need down? Well, we are going to need houses. But let's get a woodcutter down next. And I know I'm stretching things a tad. I'll be a little risky and do less than 3 blocks. I know that's the usual, is the 3 blocks, but it's cool. This is exciting. I get to see if I can actually survive like I think I can. We'll find out if I can or not. Alright. So I don't want to go too long without making sure that I get... Let's see. I kind of went off kilter here, didn't I? Yeah, I did. These are set a little far back, but you know what? It doesn't matter. My town's going to be a little haywire anyway. Alright, so I've got homies getting some stone. They're a little homeless at the moment. It's okay. We can fix that. Got the gatherer's hut started. Let's take care of a couple of chores here. Tools report, speed. Okay. This is what I'm looking for. And this is what I was wanting to do. Okay, I've got 10 laborers. How about we hook up the builders just a tad for the time being, so that they can get going on some of this stuff, because food is going to be extremely critical in the very near future. Same with firewood, but food is the one that's really going to bite us if we don't get it in time. Now here's my theory about putting the house right near where they work. I've watched lots and lots of LPs. This is where most of my knowledge for this game has come. And one thing I realize is that workers waste a lot of time when they're ready to go eat, or when they're cold. They waste a lot of time going to their house and back. And so, if they could stay and live near where they're going to actually be working, I think that'll help a lot. So, let's get people on here immediately. I'd like to make sure we've got folks collecting food as soon as possible. And this is great. They're really chugging through on my important buildings here. So let's make sure we've got a full roster on the hunting cabin. Woodcutter, I think he's still going strong. So I've only got 2 houses started, and I believe I'll need about 4 or 5 for this beginning part. So let's zoom out a little, see what we're working with. We are also going to need a forester. Where are you? Forester Lodge. Okay. Rotate. Let's let's pop this bad boy about here. And give homie a house. There's going to be a little risk of fire, but I'm very, very new to this game, so I don't really know what I'm doing anyway. As you can see, I've put a house here, and it's not in line with anything, so we're kind of just winging it. Nobody's gathered anything on the hunting cabin yet. That's alright. I think they just started. What about here? These guys are actually gathering some food. I like that. Makes me happy. I've got some food saved up. That's good. That's not entirely due to their gathering, though. I think a large part of that is due to the fact that there just plain is not... Ooh, I got nobody to put on this. Alright, let's cut back on the builders and make a woodcutter. Did I really assign everybody to do something already? I suppose I did. Okay. That's perfectly fine. Alright, everybody's got a job to do. Okay, people are living there. That's good. A hunter and a gatherer. I think that's probably because there was only one house out here. Let's see. I can't tell which way this house is facing. I can't see the front porch. I think that's it there. Let's plop another one down there. Facing the other direction. And that way, the people that are working in the hut here can be closer to home. I've still got a bunch of homeless people. Look at all that. So that's probably why there is food left in the barn, because they're not taking it to their homes yet. Alright. Okay, there it is. There's the Forester Lodge. Okay, they're working on that. And nothing is done so far on this house. For the... let's see. 1, 2, 3. I've only started 3 houses so far. Alright. I'm gonna need another house put up. There's just nothing for it. These people are gonna freeze. And they're gonna blame me for it. It's not gonna really be my fault. Well, yes, it will be my fault, but... it's gotta be done. It's gotta be done. Okay. So... let's plop another one there. See, this is just gonna be a little haphazard for now. This is the main river, so I'm gonna try to put a fisherman's hut, fishing pier, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna try to put one of those right here. And I'm gonna wait and do roads after I've got most of this stuff already in place. Alright, a kid has grown up and they are now working as a laborer. Good. I am not against a little child labor. stone around that we could be collecting up. And the thing about that stone is it's going to impede trees growing in there. And we really do want the trees. Alright, so we've got our forester lodge. I don't believe we've got anybody to assign as a forestry worker. We've got 2 laborers, but I can't really dole them out like that just yet. We need them to collect some of these resources up. Alright, people are moving in. I've got 6 homeless left. These 2 houses should take care of that. Alright. My reserve of logs is low. I've got no choice but to make a forester. I'd like at least 1 laborer. Just plain old laborer. Okay, great. Now we've only got 2 homeless left. And all of the houses have folks living in them. Great. No more homeless. Well, that's that. But you can see my food did drop quite a bit. Okay, this guy doesn't have any logs to make his wood cutting, or firewood with. What am I talking about? I'm tired, sorry folks. That's just a situation. So I'll tell them to clear out some resources there. Got 2 kids born. La-di-da. Okay, are you guys bringing in any food? Nothing? Really? I've got 3 hunters and they're not bringing anything in? Maybe there's too much activity and they're scaring away all the animals. Okay, food is low, that's not good. But I am bringing in a lot of this random food from the gathering. Alright. No choice. We're gonna have to do the fishery. The fishing dock, really. This isn't ideal. Over here is actually ideal. Or at least closer to ideal. That's a long way to walk to carry that food back, though. How much water can I cover? That's covering a decent amount of water. I have no choice. This isn't what I would like, but I've got no choice but to put it out here. It would just be plain wasted over here. But I can put a trader there. That's not too bad. Yes, folks, run. It's raining. Well, at least he's got some wood to chop. What are you doing having children when we've got low food? What you know about overpopulation? So 2 people are living there. I've got a hunter and a gatherer there. And I've only got 1 homie over here doing the wood. He did get 11 logs, so I guess it's better than nothing. Alright, let's clear the rest of this stone out. Because logs is low. Alright, I know. I'm working on it. You know what, let's just get all the logs out from around here, all the stone from around here. It's not too bad with the food. So they must be sustaining themselves somehow with just what we've got with the hunting lodge and the gathering. But okay, so they did actually get something. Not a whole lot, but they did actually get something, so that's good. Yeah, I went a little off kilter here. But that's okay. That's okay. We're learning. We're learning, kids. Now, I think these trees are just falling over. I don't think I told anybody to cut those. And I don't think the forest... Oh, well, no, not over there. You can't reach that far. And I'm not gonna... You might as well have a high limit there. Let's see. Yep, you're running low on logs, I know. Ooh, that was quick. Did not expect it. What do we got in our labor pool? Got 3 laborers. Okay, let's give 2 fishermen. Just to start. Just something. And let us gather... no, let's just do all resources. Gather this stuff right here. And those are the 2 fisher people. I have to say people because I think... Oh, they're both women, so they're fisher women. And look at them, already stacking fish up. Very nice, ladies. I'm proud of you. You guys are champs. There's a deer wandering in, curious as to what these strange people are doing here in their wilderness town. Health's not too bad, and I'm gonna say that's due to the variety of food we have. These potatoes must be left over from when we first got here. So we've got a decent mix. I'm happy about that. That'll help keep our health high. And for the people that we have, we aren't doing so poorly on food, and we don't have a single farmer. So that must mean that these guys are able to hold their own. They definitely are holding their own. And combine that with the fishermen, or fisher ladies. So wait, that's a dude there now. They must be switching off jobs. Yep, they're both guys. Either that or... I don't know, it's the Middle Ages. It's a little early for a reassignment surgery. So I'm just going to assume that they just swapped off their work for a while. Alright, so nobody's come to pick any of this stuff up yet, so everybody must be just plain busy with their work. And I've got 2 builders not doing anything. Where do I go to build? Okay. Dirt roads. Let's put in some road work. Ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, that's good. I like it, I like it. Now these guys I put way too far out here. That's okay. And these guys are only separated by a tiny bit of road. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. Still nobody out here collecting. That's okay. Okay, 2 children were born last year. And logs are low. Storage is at capacity. We need another storage yard. So let's place another stockpile. Okay. We'll just stick it next to it. Why not? Yes, I know it's at capacity, but I just gave you a stockyard. Please use it. Make use. How are you? 9 logs. That's because you're hanging out, digging up iron, aren't you? Well, I can't fault you too much for that. Okay, storage is not at capacity. I gave you a stockpile here. I don't think there's a build limit for, or a build wait time for that, is there? I should be able to just, yeah, there we go. You should be able to just start using it. Like I thought. They are using their low roads, that's nice. And how are you guys? Oh, not too bad that season. This season you're doing a little better. That's nice. I'm happy for you. Okay, you guys are coming to clean up. I guess it's just taking me a little while to get around to everything, isn't it? Alright, we got 1 laborer, 2 builders who aren't building anything, so I guess they're working as laborers at the moment. What do we need? We will need a blacksmith shortly. How about... yeah, I know this is going to be an ugly town. But you know what? That's what happens. We need a blacksmith. The blacksmith shop is rather large, I see. Give these folks something to do over here. Let's clear out some more resources. Alright. So the woodcutter's done his duty. And he's got plenty of logs stored up, like I told him to. That's good. That means we won't be cold anytime soon. We're not doing too bad on tools, but I'd like to head that off at the pass. I'm gonna wait a little bit because we're okay on food, but we're not doing all that grand. So I'd like to ensure we've got better food coming in before I start building more houses. We've got 2 laborers. How are we doing on fish? So far so good. We're doing quite a bit better than we were in the spring. Oh wait, hang on. I haven't switched over just yet, and we're in early autumn already. I'm gonna put a house over here soon, so that the fishermen can live right where they fish. Alright. Folks are cutting stuff down there too. Gatherer, you're going strong. You guys are doing really well. Glad to see it. Hunters are maxed out for the time being. I'm not doing bad either. Thank you. Keep up the good work. You guys are clearing up all this iron for me. Okay, we got 2 more laborers join the pool since I stopped paying attention. So let's make 1 a fisherman, or a fisher lady. And how are we doing over here? Okay, you're actually getting logs now. so that's good. You are actually getting logs. All right. Still plenty of firewood. All right. Well, maybe this is a bit presumptuous of me, but I'm gonna plop a house down for the good old fisher folk. And another one. What the heck? If we're gonna be crazy, we're gonna be crazy. And, we're being crazy big time. Alright, so we got a couple of people that grew up. They're now laborers. It's good. You know what? I forgot when I started this episode, but I'm gonna continue for a little bit longer. Uh-oh. Reserve of logs is low. Alright. So this guy is, he's gonna keep track of wood all the way around here. Now I know what some of you are thinking. That guy's an idiot. He's put it like practically in the middle of his town. Well, yes, I did put it practically in the middle of my town. But I did that for a reason. It's because I didn't want him to have to bring resources so far. But looks like we're running low on logs anyway. So let's step up this guy right here. And I'm going to assign him 2 more folks. You know what? I see logs here in these 2 stockpiles, so it's not but so bad. And you know, I realize I should have made. It's too late now, I bet. No, it's not. They haven't done anything. Alright, I'm gonna try removal. Okay, let's remove that, because I'm gonna do stone. There. You guys are going to be a little bit more economical with your firewood. That's just how it's going to have to be, Bob. Now this one's going to take... Does it take more logs to build one of these? I know it takes a heck of a lot more stone and it takes some iron. But I think when it's done it's worth it because they use less firewood. So that's okay in my book. How are you? You're not doing too bad in the fish department here. I am pleased. Okay, so I've got a blacksmith open. We're okay on tools at the moment. I'm not going to assign anybody to start building tools just yet. Because what I really need is logs. Still okay on food. We don't have these new houses yet, so I don't know how that's going to affect the situation. But hopefully somebody will become an adult soon. So I've got a lot of stone and iron back here I can capitalize on. I'm not really tree rich, but I am definitely stone and iron rich. Okay, so over here there are tons more trees. I only have 1 laborer. Do I send them for resource gathering over there, or do I see if these guys can pull up their socks and do a better job? Let's give them another one. We'll give them the old community college try. It's been assigned as a blacksmith. That's okay. Still have plenty of iron and stone. There still is food saved up here. Fish, you guys are really doing well. You're making me happy. Look at you. Fishing like it's cool. You guys are gathering all the resources. Oh, they did gather all the resources for this one. And my builder can come and do his stuff. Alright. This is going up quickly. I like this. Cool, we got a stone house. And 2 people. I'm pretty sure that's illegal. But this is medieval times where just about everything is legal. So I could be wrong. Alright, Spring 3, Reserve of Wogsislow. Not surprised. That is the situation we find ourselves in. I see the deer have come to just hang out. Do I have any just plain old laborers hanging around? No, I do not. I got 2 builders. Although one of, well, the builders are going to be available for other tasks shortly. So after they build this house, I think I'm going to have some people cut that wood down there and bring it up to the rest of the stockpile. You know, the graphics in this game really are pretty. The developer did a very good job. I'm happy. This is exactly what I thought it would be. You know, I gotta say, I used to watch, when Minecraft first came out, I was watching LPs all the time, especially Paul Soares Jr. And I didn't have the game, but I was getting excited. The more I watched, the more I wanted to play it. And I haven't had another game like that since, until Banished. So this game is really, it's really making me happy. And so far, it's been really fun. I mean, I know I just got the game, but it has been really fun. So I'm being a little bit conservative with my house building. But that's because I don't want to overdo my food supplies. Okay, so a fisherman and a forester. You're living a little far away from the forestry hut, but you know, I expected a fisherman to live here. Okay, these are 2 fishermen. Good, you live right near where you work. That's what I was hoping for. There's probably room to build another home here. So I'll extend the road there. And then how about a crooked road here? So that's where I messed up, was right here. But we'll connect it right here. That's okay. Yeah, I know, that's probably a waste of space, but whatever. So, what do we need besides what I've already put down? What else could we got a laborer. Let's do a tailor. We're pretty healthy at the moment. Oh, we're low on food now. That's probably due to these houses here. That's all I can think of. So maybe I was stretching it a bit with that. I probably should not have done this, but you know what? I can't take it back now. So what do we have labor-wise? I've got one laborer left. So let's tell that guy to collect all the stone. Because that'll leave us room for more trees. Yep, I know food is low, sorry. Uh-oh. Oops. Let's see. Let's go back to... Sorry, I've got a tiny dog in the way. Okay, I've got one laborer left. I need a blacksmith, though. Man, I'm cutting it close. No laborers left. I'm stretching myself way too far here. Oops. Are you guys doing your job, though? Yeah, you're doing your job. You're collecting a decent amount of logs. So, I don't see any more alarms saying my my log supply is full. It's low. All I see is food. So, I'm gonna have to do something about that shortly. Got a blacksmith knocking out some tools. Woodcutter is happy. Tailor is almost done. Okay, I've added more people here. How are you guys doing? Oh, it's late autumn. I don't know if you guys are gonna crank out some more fish. Now let me think about what I can double up on for food production. What can I do two of? Yep, I know, food is low. What can I do two of? It's not going to be such a big waste. I suppose I could put another gatherer, but that would be over here. But I don't have any people for that. Or would I be better off with another hunter? Let's compare. How are we doing? Okay. Oh, they're actually bringing in logs. That's odd. Okay. So, we've got some leather production. Previous season, 640. Okay, you guys are doing pretty darn good. Let's look at doing another hunter. Put this bad boy over here. Again, this is probably really poor design. That's okay. Aha, we got more laborers coming. Oops, no, we do not do that. We do this. Do another gather, or do we do an herbalist? What do we do? Or do we just sit back and see what happens? Because they are dead out of food right now. You know what? Instead, let's tell them to work harder over here. Get the resources over here because we need food. I know we got the laborers for it. Alright, log is low. Log supply. It's understandable. But I've got some foresters working on it. See, they're not doing too bad. Or too badly, I should say. Good. They took my advice, and they stuck to working on the hunting cabin. We're gonna need this food. Alright. We don't have a tailor. So, I'm gonna make a tailor because we need somebody making warm clothes for the folks. So we got 4 fishermen living out here, that's nice. I want to make sure we've got more food. And then after this, we may look at putting some crops out here. In fact, let's do that. We'll just go ahead and dole it out right now. Am I cutting into the... I am. You know what? Let's not do that. Let's not do that. Let's not do that. We want to... We're gonna put in a farm. Let's do it somewhere else where we're not gonna... Can we put one back here? Will it even work? No. Okay, we're not wasting too much space if we put one. So, let's do a farm here. There. Now we're not really hurting anything. What's our workforce like? We've got 3 laborers. Okay. That's okay. Let's put through hang on here. Well, there goes our... the reserve of logs is low. We're in year 4 already. Man, time is flying. Okay, we got a builder and a hunter living in there. In the stone house. Alright, they're already bringing in resources though. You're working. Tailor and a fisherman. That's okay. How are you? Not too bad. Not too bad. So we got another laborer now. That's good. So I'm gonna wait on assigning anybody for the crops. Alrighty then. Well, this is the start to my banished adventure. I really need to cut this off right now. I apologize it's gone so long, everybody, but I was having a lot of fun. I really didn't mean to ramble and just get carried away here, but I couldn't help myself. So, thank you for bearing with me, thank you for watching, and you guys have a really nice night.